Many Xbox fans are paid on social media, and Microsoft has an army of fake accounts, says former World of Warcraft designer. Now, this is a tweet by the Red Dragon, and of course, I clicked on it. Now, after reading the article, I decided to respond to the Red Dragon's tweet. You didn't mention that part where it stated as his opinion. He clearly said it was standard practice in corporal warfare. But who exactly didn't know that already? The government does the same thing, and they do. And you can clearly see here at the bottom, I copied and pasted the exact quote from the article, and he does say that it's standard practice in corporal warfare. But if there is some corporal warfare going on between Xbox and PlayStation, and this is standard practice in corporal warfare, then that means that he's suggesting that PlayStation is doing the exact same thing. So maybe the Red Dragon is also being paid to make tweets for Sony? Maybe? I don't think there's a maybe, really. I think more than likely he is being paid. Since this guy was a developer, I got really curious, so I went over to his Twitter account to check him out. And boy, did I discover a whole lot of drama over there. Now, he tweeted this. This is the whole thing that started it. Over the past few days, I stumbled into the console wars. It's the most rabid and silly thing, but it's huge. Then console war YouTube grifters and podcasters got real mad at me because they thought I was muscling in on their grift. No, you can keep it, mate. Now, here's the funny thing. I looked more into his threads to see how people were treating him because he's saying that he's out there giving his opinion on the ABK deal and people are unnecessarily attacking him. When I went into his post, each and every one of them, you have his name here. You're more than welcome to look it up on Twitter. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm going to show you a few things, but people were really nice to him. They were basically just telling him they disagreed with him and they were telling him why. And basically they were calling him out for saying things that he couldn't prove. Now, one of the tweets that Grooms took exception to was this one, a tweet by this guy, or it may be a woman, I don't know. But anyway, the guy who had a hand in the creation of Diablo and World of Warcraft is the worst addition to gaming community. Now, when I looked at the bottom of this, because Grooms actually used this as an example of someone attacking him, there were other people who were saying that this guy is correct because they were saying that, hey guy, look, speaking to Grooms, you attacked the Xbox community. We merely went into your tweets regarding the ABK deal and we were challenging you. We were disagreeing with you. You put forth no data. You showed no proof of anything that you were saying. And not once did you ever call out Sony for paying companies not to put games on the Xbox console. But you keep going on about Microsoft and how they're going to monopolize the industry. And basically they was just saying, look, we were just having a back and forth with you and we disagreed with you. And the next thing we know, you're putting up this tweet, the one that the Red Dragon put up. Well, the Red Dragon put up an article. He posted an article and whoever was interviewing Grooms for this article, he made that statement during the interview. And then he also went on to Twitter and also said the same thing. So basically they were saying, hey man, we took exception to the way you basically said that we were attacking you. And you basically were saying that a lot of us were paid bots, especially the guys who are on you, who are well known on YouTube, like the Iron Lords, Dirt Gritty, I think his name is. No offense, Dirt Gritty, if you happen to hear this, man. I love your videos, man. I just can't think of exactly how to pronounce your name right now. But people were basically just saying, hey dude, you really started this. No one insulted you. You know, a lot of people probably had respect for this guy. So when they saw that he had a problem with the ABK deal, they probably just wanted to chime in and say, hey man, look, you can't just come on and just bash the ABK deal. You're going to have to come with some data and you're going to have to show us the reason why you think, even though Microsoft, even after this deal, they're still going to be in third place. Tencent, Nintendo, and Sony are still going to be way ahead of Microsoft even after this deal. So you have to come with more if you're going to tell us that this deal is bad for the gaming industry. What's wrong with Microsoft taking a few more steps up? Like this person here. He's not wrong that you're accusing those who disagree with you of being bots was ridiculously toxic. I still like your stuff. You know, that's what he was saying. But your handling of this topic has caused me to lose a bit of my respect for you. Now, this guy is a fan and he's telling them, hey man, look, I like your stuff, but on this subject right here, you are in the wrong. So on this one, we see one person says, console wars, bro, that's some 2008 shit. And then at the bottom of that one, someone said, stumbled is a bit of an estimation. You said what you said about Game Pass, which I can see why you think it. And people with differing mindset than you explain why they think you're wrong, and you proceeded to call them paid firms / bots. You didn't stumble. you dove in. Like I said, I'm not going to show everything, but it's pretty consistent. If you go into this guy's accounts, it's lots of people who are saying things just like what I showed you in this video. And people are even still showing him respect and explaining why they're saying the things that they're saying about him. They're not just attacking him. They're saying, hey man, look, you did this. We heard what you had to say. We disagreed. And then to make yourself, I guess to give yourself more credibility, you went on to say, hey, these people who are disagreeing with me, pay them no mind. They're either paid shills or they're paid bots. Either way, I'm right, they're wrong. I'm right about this ABK deal, so only listen to me. So if I post something and you go down into the threads and you see people with differing opinions from mine, just realize it's not real, because in the interview, he did say something about things not being real. He tried to paint it like we're living in a time now where things aren't real. In other words, he's saying that the people at the bottom in the comment section in his tweets, they're not real. So don't pay them any mind. They're either not real because they're paid shields or they're Microsoft bots. So he's just trying to make his tweets, he's trying to give his tweets an ironclad credibility. In other words, I'm right. Any real person would agree with me. Now, one just has to wonder, why is he doing this? This guy's a professional in the business. Why would he tarnish his name like this? Why would he attack any platform, any of the gaming public? Why would he do that? I mean, one just has to wonder. And if I was a betting man, which I am, I would bet that he's being paid in some kind of way. There's some motivation behind this that has nothing to do. And look, he's human. He could just be a PlayStation fan. It could be that. But either way, it's something not quite right about it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short right here. Look, if you like the video, give it a like. And if you get some time, give it a share too. And if you're not subscribed already, yeah, that's the problem. You need to go ahead and take care of that. All right, guys, until next time, stay safe.